Ohayo Villagers, welcome back to the village. If you are new, hello, welcome. I'm Kai, and today we're going to be talking about DLC 15 / DLC 16, what to expect. I don't know, guys. Xenoverse threw us another curveball. I was fully prepared for today to make a video just talking about DLC 15, the characters we're going to get, talking about it being a 4-character DLC pack. And then they do this. So, changes things up a little bit for today. And what to expect in the future. So we already have two, not one, but two new DLC confirmed. Whether they both release this year or not is still unknown. But they're coming, and that kind of changes things a little bit. So, the amount of characters we're getting, maybe more, just in general, because I don't think that DLC 16 is going to be a 2-character DLC pack. I'm going to put that right out there. I hope not, at the very least, because a lot of people were thinking it was just one character coming, but DBS Hype had corrected and said that it is unknown how many characters are coming. So myself, at first, on stream, I thought, oh, okay, so we're getting Gamma 1, 2, and then PU Piccolo, and then an Orange Piccolo, one of the two, and then next DLC will get Beast Gohan individually, which honestly would be pretty bad, just because that's presumably going to be a paid DLC, and if you're only getting one character, that limits the amount of moves you're getting. It just limits everything, unless they made it like a cheap DLC, which I wouldn't be mad at that then, I guess. But still, I think I would prefer multiple characters coming, just because we're getting the most out of that. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I guess today we're just going to really talk about what I think is going to play out with these DLCs dropping. So DLC 15 is going to be dropping sometime in the fall, if you guys weren't aware. So that basically gives us a range from anywhere now to about November, like mid to November, basically. So that's a pretty significant window. It's nothing like too crazy, but that means this DLC is coming quick. You know, I figure this DLC is going to be a mid-October to late October situation, because we're going to get another Conton City TV in early October, presumably, and then they can release the DLC right after that, not too long after that at least. So that's it. This DLC is a lot quicker than we all thought. I really thought this was going to be December, closer to Christmas and all the other holidays during that time, to try to get kids, you know, to ask their parents, hey, buy me that Xenoverse DLC. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case either. Maybe we'll get DLC 16 in that time, but Xenoverse is just confusing me lately, guys, if I'm being honest, because that'd be super quick for a DLC to drop in between each other. That would be the quickest DLC, I'm pretty sure, to come like consecutively, one after the other. This is officially known as the Superhero Pack, by the way, so the Superhero Set. So we're gonna have Superhero Pack 1 and 2. And I guess, yeah, let's just kind of talk about the characters we're going to get. So, Superhero Pack 1 or DLC 15, we know we're going to be getting Gamma 1. We know we're going to be getting Gamma 2. The question is this third character, this third mysterious character. It's Piccolo. I'm sorry, there's no way it's not Piccolo. Sorry to the Gohan fans, I'm one as well, but just thinking about how they've been promoting this DLC, like, oh, they're finally coming to Piccolo. They show Piccolo in the trailer. I think it's gonna start off in 2 parts. I did see someone on my channel commenting about this, actually, how it's gonna start off with, first we start with the Piccolo stuff, because Piccolo was the main driving force for this movie for a while. So they start with the Piccolo stuff, and then we'll move on into like the final forms of Piccolo and Gohan throughout the movie. So that seems like it's very plausible. So I figure this first DLC again, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and then PU Piccolo. I don't think it's going to be Orange Piccolo. I think they're going to save that for Part 2 or Superhero Pack 2. That's what makes the most sense to me. But either way, I'm hype. I'm sorry. Yesterday on stream, I went crazy. Gamma 2, the god, man. Gamma 2 is so exciting to be in this game. His moves look interesting. I like them, and I'm excited to get a more in-depth description on his moves on the Dragon Ball Super official website, the Dragon Ball official website, just because they normally do that really close to the Conton City TV, sometimes even before the Conton City TV. So we haven't gotten that yet, but when we do, I'll make a video going more in depth on his moves. But you know, they brought the comic book effects into the game. He has his Gamma Blaster that kind of is reminiscent of Flash Chaser a little bit. And then we also have his counter. So I'm hoping that we can also get an ultimate attack when it comes to Gamma 2, because like the final sacrifice, the final takedown attack he did against Cell Max, it needs to be in the game. I have talked about it before. Please, Xenoverse, don't let me down. Make this an ultimate attack. He deserves it. That would be 4 new moves just from Gamma 2. That is understandable because when we move into the next characters, I don't think there's as many to draw from. So we go into Gamma 1. Gamma 1 is probably going to bring us Gamma Blaster, but like a one that you can charge up all the way. Figure it like, you know, like a crush cannon type move. That would be really cool. Where maybe you could even store it and then charge it further later, and it does a crazy amount of damage. Maybe, you know, make it unblockable. You can't even block it. Bot! And then you shoot. That could be a really cool super that he could bring. And then outside of that, I don't really know. Gamma 1 didn't do nearly as much as Gamma 2 did, in my opinion. I thought Gamma 2's fight with Piccolo, or both fights, were better. Kinda. I'm iffy on that, but just I like Gamma 2 way more as a character, just in general. So Gamma 1, I don't really, that's kind of open to whatever. If you guys have any ideas for moves that Gamma 1 can bring, let me know in the comment section below as well. And then we move on to PU Piccolo. Since we can expect around 8 moves, so Gamma 2 probably is bringing the most, 4 moves, I hope, crossing my fingers. But at the very least, he's bringing 3. Then we have Gamma 2, who's probably going to bring like 2 to 3, and then we have PU Piccolo. If Gamma 2 brings, or Gamma 1 and 2 bring 3, then Piccolo's probably only going to bring about 2 moves, which is perfectly fine, because in PU he didn't really do too much differently from what he normally did. So I wouldn't really expect anything too crazy, to be honest with you. So I honestly, I couldn't even really name moves to give him. I mean, he's going to have special beam cannon. He's going to probably have some sort of key blast. I don't know, they could do some with his stretchy arms, but again, there's not really anything too crazy that PU Piccolo is going to bring to the table in terms of moves. However, I am still excited to see him as a playable character. Something more for Piccolo. We have so many Gokus. It's about time we get Piccolo, okay? Now, I know this was more of a DLC 15 discussion. We will talk more about DLC 16 as time progresses. I guess just right now my thoughts on it are, we're probably going to get Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and then possibly Semi-Perfect Cell, or maybe a DBS Gohan that could transform into Super Saiyan or Ultimate. Those are really the 2 only options I see, currently at least. Because for you guys who are hoping for Cell Max, I'm just going to let you know now, I don't see it. He's a giant character, and you can look at characters like Baby, Grade 8 Baby, all the Grade 8 characters. They've never done that, because it just, even Merge Zamasu, who isn't that big, they didn't make. So for Cell Max to even have a chance, it's not likely. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry, but I don't see Cell Max being in this DLC or the next. But let me know what you guys think again in the comment section below about all this. Let me know if y'all are hyped for DLC 15 and 16. With that though, guys, I'm Kai. Peace.